the loader itself. Anywho, here is the, I guess you could say, the GUI. There's a bunch of features, but for our first one, we'll be looking at the damage multiplier. Damage multiplier is your character damage. It is both your melee and ranged, so whenever you do change it, just be aware that it will follow the multiplier itself. Just looking for a character, and there we go. As you can see, my damage is very low, and here's me panicking, but now I will set it to 100, 10, and now you will see the damage is now 10 times the original value. Next up is character speed. Very straightforward, very simple, how fast your character moves. Obviously with it being on just is, you get the default run, but if you turn up to, let's say, 5, you would then notice a very speedy character. After that comes the different one now, no clip. The issue is my game crashed. I don't know if this is intentional or if it's a bug. Obviously this is still brand new, so expect some type of bugs to exist. But after a relaunch, the no clip did start to work. It did not work as expected because obviously I set myself to 0 speed, so you're just levitating basically. As you can see, it follows where you look, and now when you try to change the setting, it kind of messes up a bit because no clip works better in the air. And obviously me just shooting a shit. Anyways, after that is infinite dodge. As you can see, your maximum amount is only 2. Me showing as well. And then now whenever you just dodge, you see the number does not change, it stays at 2. Next up is EXP rate. This is your weapon character rate. Before you ask, no, this is not trial XP. You cannot get trial XP multiplier from this. It is only meant for your characters, your weapons, and your melee weapons. Those 3 are the only ones that get impacted with this change. You still have to do everything else that requires you to use, or that gives you trial XP, sorry. From demon wedges to exploration to side quests, everything. Those have a fixed amount you can gain from it, and not a different value based as you would see with your weapons and things. Those all scale on their own way, but when it comes to trial XP, you are given only what is given, a fixed value and not a upscaled value. So whenever you are using the XP rate and you see you're not getting any trial XP from completing or getting anything, just know it does not work for that. It is only meant to be for everything else. And here you can see me running around because I thought I would know where to find some characters to fight, but obviously not. I keep saying characters, fuck, it's enemies. Here's me checking to see if I can find the enemies that give XP, and here we go. So, upon activating it, you will obviously not see a big difference. It will be light numbers, it will be small, minute, as you would expect from XP gain on this game. As you can see, only 22 on each kill. Even if it is a group, you still don't get a lot to begin with. Me ulting now just to kind of get the bigger number showing. As you can see, just 22s all around. But when you do activate it, you get a rate of 100 and it is a noticeable difference from 22 to a big number of 1049. Obviously not a lot, but you could work with what you got. And now we have world speed. World speed is, as you would expect, the world speed. If it's 0, it stays frozen like, but if you start increasing it a little bit, you can see it starts rapidly picking up, the flames are faster, and everything else included with it. Gravity scale, straightforward. Your character has a set gravity amount, and if you turn on the gravity scale at 0 gravity, you just float. But the more you turn it up, the more you get pulled towards the Earth. Up next is ESP. I do not have a valid screenshot or footage from it, because apparently I found all the chests already, and I did not look for other ones, but trust me, it works. Up next is FOV changer. As you can see, if you have it at 0, it scales into your crosshair, and once you change it, you can kind of just make it look cinematic, but why would you need that? And the feature that everybody loves and enjoys, peeking. Obviously I'm not going to use it on this character, I will use it on one that everybody wants to see on. And now you will see, your character doesn't go invis, you can see very clearly, there's no fading out. And last but not least, the option that has changed this incredibly and makes this the best thing ever. Yeah. Without this entire thing is not worth the amount you would pay for it. Trust me on that. So yeah, that is the proper amount of features that exist on this current version of the loader. Obviously, people will give their opinions about it, but for me personally,